Dom, how do you feel about knowing your relationship with fighting? How do you feel about Merab saying he won't fight Sterling if he wins? He hopes Sterling goes to a different weight class.
He will, I think. That's exactly
I
what'll
think he goes to
happen.
Volkanovski, yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what'll happen. He'll fight.
But you would fight a teammate.
I would.
Yes,
but,
I know you would. Yes. That's what I'm saying.
I see it different. I see it as a blessing. Like, you're telling me I get to fight the only guy I've trained with this whole time. That means we're the two best and we're like, we did our job.
That means we're doing something right.
We did our job.
Damn, great perspective.
That's it. We just did our job. And now I'm the only person that can get you to the next level. I wouldn't want it to be anybody else.
Great perspective.
That's it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want anybody else to kill me but my best friend.
I feel like you mentally break people down.
Hmm?
I feel like you look at such great perspectives that if you went into an argument, you break them down mentally.
Thanks. I'm just trying to figure out how
Dude,
to make what works work. You know, like I just want it to work.
You're obviously training because you came in with a busted lip even in here.
Yeah, I'm training, but I have to work around things. You know,
You're doing it, man.
I'm just doing the best I can with what I got. I'm still here, and
And then how much of a notice does the UFC give you? Do you know, like, a year out what pay-per-views or fight nights you're working? Because obviously the international ones.
I'll work
Rogan-
Jacksonville.
Oh,
Up,
nice.
13th.
That's a big one.
Yeah, I think that's ABC.
Yeah, that's
So
a big
I'll be
boy.
covering that one. That'll be cool. And then most of the ones in Vegas I do because, like you said, I'm still training. So this is what nobody knows. Like, why am I not on the big pay-per-views? Why am I not on these big ones with DC? Well, DC's retired.
Yeah,
He
he
can
can
travel
do
the
those.
world and do
Yeah.
whatever he wants. I have to train twice a day while I do this.
Yeah.
So it's easier for me to stay at the Apex, train all the way up till Saturday, do all the cramming of watching the film and do everything I need for the work, but still get my training in. So it's just really beneficial and to not, have to go for a
Hell
week
no,
at a
yeah.
time and travel and
Because they usually
train.
fly
and-
everybody in on, like, Monday or Tuesday because the fighters get there on Tuesday and you do interviews, pre-interviews, all that stuff.
Do you hate doing interviews before fights?
You're saying as a fighter?
Yeah. As like,
ahead, Dom.
is that the least?
Crone didn't like it
I know
this
it's
week.
like good for the thing, but is it like fuck your mental state up before
So
the fight?
this is what's so, again, this is very interesting. Good question. This is why it's good to have you, man. You
Yeah.
ask good questions. It is very, very, very frustrating. Now, there's another step to this. Of course, I could go with my victim story, right? We'll start with that. Why are you asking me these questions that I don't want to answer, that I've been trying to dodge out of my own brain for 3 months, and you're going to bring them up and make me answer them, and now I got to think about them. And I have like 2 days till I fight. I've been trying to put these thoughts out of my head, and you're going to ask me them? Okay, let me answer you. So that's step one. That's the victim story. The responsible story is I wanted to be on platforms. I wanted to make a difference for people. I wanted to be able to make a difference for my family and be one of the best in the world. That means people are going to look at me and want to know every single thing of every single question of every single moment, especially the ones that are the hardest for me. And the hardest ones are the questions that people are going to ask when you're about to compete. Like, are you ready? Do you know how annoying that question is?
Or coming off a loss. That's what I used to hate. Like, the last one was tough. Like, they bring up your last fight if you lost. Last
That
one was
too,
tough.
yeah.
And you're
Yeah,
like,
that's a good
I'm
point.
trying to move on from that, dude. And you got to reflect on that.
Talk
You're
about
like,
that.
fuck,
That's
the
a good
worst.
question.
Like, if you're coming off a loss, and there's nothing worse in your career. We come off a loss. And then you go to your last fight, and they keep bringing it up. Your striking looked a little, and you're just like, oh, my God, dude. Do you feel ready for this one? You're like, I hope so.